Yo, boys and girls, it is Coach Paul over here on this decent day. It's not too cold, not too warm. But anyways, unfortunately I'm sick at the moment, so I'm not going to push myself too much, but I wanted to just get in a very simple session, get some touches, burn out my sickness a little bit, kind of clear out my system. But today we're going to be working on a little bit of awareness and our first touch, something you can always work on. Never go wrong with getting in a session, but we're going to keep it very, very simple. Probably just like 3 exercises, nice 20 minutes, and then I'm back into the house. But let's hop right into the video.
So I'd actually gone on a light jog before this, so I'm already a little bit warmed up, and so that's the reason I jumped right into getting stuff on the ball. But I'm starting the session pretty much the same way that I always do, just getting in a lot of reps of the touches that I'll be focusing on the most through the session, but like in the most simple form. So nothing complex, nothing crazy, just getting a lot of turning touches in, very free form, being creative with it, and just getting myself warmed up before I go into the core stuff. So now I'm progressing into making it a little bit more complex, still pretty simple right now. All we're doing is getting in more dynamic touches and some more movement with it, but passing off any wall that I see, taking touches in different types of directions, 1 touch, 2 touch, lots of turns, just a lot of that stuff. Now, if you've been paying close attention to the details, you'll notice that my touches have actually been pretty solid, but there's one major thing that I haven't been doing that's one of the most important things you should be doing, and I emphasize it in like every single video, and especially while I'm coaching. I have barely been scanning this whole entire time, which is a huge problem because if you guys know, as I've said many times, it doesn't matter how skillful of a player you are, how technical you are, if you don't see what's happening on the field, you won't be able to make the best kind of decisions. And so all your skills go out the window. Something I actually like to do at the end of my sets, I'll go and check the camera to see how I did. And so I noticed that I was not scanning enough. And so coming into this next set, my priority was just scan, and scan some more. So now you'll notice right from the get-go, I'm already scanning more often. And I'm just focusing on this set. Can I scan as much as possible? Can I make sure I'm actually checking my shoulder before I do anything? Which, to be fair, I wasn't doing every time, even though I should be doing it every single time, but I am doing it more often. For the first set, I was pretty flurry. For the second set, I focused a lot more on just the technical side and scanning. And so for this third set, I'm trying to just combine both of them together because I'm a flurry player. I like doing skills. I like being creative. So that's an important part that I always want to add into my game. So you'll see as this set goes on, I'll start to try and get more creative with my types of touches and just stay true to my style of game and what I enjoy to do when I'm playing, while also still working on the things that I should be doing as an elite player or just as a footballer in general. Show you guys the backdrop that I'm using for my scanning part. So I check over my shoulder, I see blue, right side, I see red, turn, full turn, I see yellow, left side. Now we move on to the core activity of my session, which is a scanning drill that I highly recommend for everyone to do, especially if you train by yourself, because it's so easy to get into the habit of looking over my shoulder, but not actually looking with the intention of seeing something that I can make a decision on. So in this activity, we're looking over our shoulder to try and see a specific color, then whatever color we see first is what we're reacting to. Just like in a game, I've seen something that's given me a cue so I can make a decision. finally we're on to the last thing, which is really just like my cool down, and all I'm doing is getting in a lot of reps of what is basically my most used type of touch return, where I just kind of touch the ball in and then go out. And honestly, there's not really a set time on this. I'm just doing this until I feel content and I'm kind of happy with my session, and then that's it. But for the sake of time, we're just gonna really speed through this. You don't really need to see every single rep. And there we go. We got in a solid session in about 20 minutes with rests and cooldowns and everything.
And that's about it for the training. Like I said, I'm sick at the moment, so I'm just keeping it really simple. Just want to get some touches in, so we just focus on like 3 exercises. Really just drilled them over and over and got in a good session. But that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video.